Hi, I'm Jeff Leathers. I'm the Service Director at Bill Pearce Motors, and I'm going to show you how to make an appointment on our X-Time program. So first thing you do is open up a window. You can go directly to the Bill Pearce Honda site, the Bill Pearce BMW, Volvo, or Porsche site, or you can go to www.billpearcemotors.com. When you come to the home page, you'll see that it says here click for service, and then you can pick your car line and make an appointment accordingly. For the sake of this appointment, we're going to make a Volvo appointment. So I'm going to click Volvo. Takes a second to load, and you get to the welcome page. This is where you actually make your real-time live appointment with us for service. Gives you some basic information about the scheduling system under the welcome. Notes about booking online and discounts that you get. If you notice on, for example, at Motors, we have car wash, so you can make an appointment online and get either an additional $5 off of any service above and beyond any coupon, or a free car wash. All you need to do is print out your confirmation code to receive the discount or the wash. So at this point, we don't have a login because we're going to go at this as if we were a new customer. If we did have a login already, this would be the area that we would use to just sign in and go forward. But for this exercise, we're going to go as if we're a new customer. So we're going to select the make of the vehicle, which is a Volvo. The model that we'll use today will be the new S60. And if you scroll down, you can see you can pretty much pick any of those. So we've got the S60, and we're going to pick a 2010. Right here, we can go straight to a hotkey, which is regarding routine maintenance on the vehicle, or we can decide that we need to tell the service department about a repair, or tell them more about information because we're not sure which we have. We're going to go through all three, so I'm going to start with routine maintenance. It takes a moment, and it loads the routine maintenance system for the 2010 Volvo S60. These are the recommended mileage intervals and services. So this is a relatively new car. We're going to do the first service. If you notice, it says 7,500 miles, and it gives us the details of the service and what's included in that service, and a pricing. So we'll close that. That's the service we're going to select. If we didn't want that service, there are many different options that you can use, or choices, including my vehicle has a recall. Each of these will give you information regarding the service and pricing. Okay, so we've decided that go back for a second here. We've decided that we want the 7,500 mile service. We're also going to have a repair on the vehicle. For the sake of this appointment, we happen to have a problem with the heating and air conditioning system. So if we go to heating or air conditioning diagnosis and repair, it just explains to us that there's a diagnosis and test drive that's available. We're going to go ahead and put that information in, and then you'll see a window that pops up and asks for more information. So we're going to tell the service department that the vehicle is not blowing hot enough. Click OK on that. Now we're done with our repair. And I wanted to tell them that I have a turn signal out, and I don't want to go searching through there, so I'm just going to go here and tell them more and let them know that my right front turn signal is out. That adds additional information, and all three items go to the service appointment. So we have a 7,500 mile service, heating or air conditioning problem, and the right front turn signal is out. So those are the three items that I'm going to schedule for my appointment, even though I can't spell, so I'm going to go back in and audit my signal. Okay, now I've got that correct. Right front turn signal is out. Got that set. Now we're going to go search availability for an appointment. Before I get to that, it's going to ask me what type of transportation needs I have. I can take a shuttle, I can request a loaner, I can request a rental. For the purpose of this exercise, we're going to go ahead and request a shuttle. On the service advisor, these are defaults, and there's no need to choose an advisor. However, if you see this box about the My Preferred Advisor, after you've used this system a couple times, it will designate that if you've had the same advisor, service advisor every time, that's your preferred advisor, and then you can choose them if you want to. So we're going to continue to search availability. And now it's showing me that we have appointments available on Tuesday, January 4th at 7 a.m. I also have, if you notice, everything here is grayed out, but I also have availability on the 5th or the 6th, or we could even tab over if we choose by hitting this arrow and see if there's other dates. So we have the 8th open, we have the 10th, the 11th, the 12th. For the purposes of this appointment, we'll pick the 10th. A drop-down menu comes up and gives me all the available times that are real-time available for the service department. We're going to schedule an appointment for 10 a.m. and continue through our appointment. So now we get a note that says that that time is available, but we need to sign in and register to finish booking. So we click OK. Now we can either sign in if we already have a sign in, but since we don't, we can register as a new user. And today our name is new, and I'm tabbing to move to the next page, or I could just, or to the next fill-in box, or I could just click. So either hit the tab button or click. For this purpose, I'll use tap. Other owners and availability. So if there were two owners on the car, you could list them both. Street address. Of course, that information is always pertinent. City, state is already defaulted. Then the next section here is going to ask for a phone number, and it note here that it says at least one phone number is required. We ask for that in case there's an emergency or we review your appointment and there seems to be a problem, and we can call you in advance. So please make sure that you provide that phone number. Now, one of the interesting options is the cell phone, and you note this star that says for text messages on cell, select the provider. The reason for this is you can opt in for text messaging. One of the nice parts about opting in for text messaging is that if you make an appointment with us, it will send you a text message the day before reminding you of that appointment. Nice little reminder, never hurt anybody. The other side of this is the service advisor during your appointment while the car's in the shop can send you a text notification when the vehicle's ready, or if they need to speak to you for one reason or another, and make it easy for you to be alerted of additional information needed. So I'm just going to put a number in. If I wanted to set this up to text to me, I would select my provider here, and then it would automatically send me a text message that I would have to accept and then opt into the program. I can opt out at any time if I choose, but that's where the option is to opt in. The next portion we see is that there's an email address, and email address is just as crucial because they send you notifications about your appointment reminders through the email as well. So we're going to put a email address in. Preferred language choices, English, French, or Spanish at this point. Preferred contact method, if we would rather not be telephone, then we can send you an email, or direct mail if that's what you chose. We're going to go ahead and stay with email for today. When we go back up, if we had the full serial number of the car, we could put it in right here. It's not important that you have it immediately. After your first appointment, it will actually load on its own. And then we could have put approximate mileage if we wanted. In this last box, we create our new name, our username. It's whatever we choose it to be, and then our password. And register. So our appointment is now booked. It says that the profile has been saved. Shows us with an appointment date of January 10th at 11, appointment time at 10 a.m. Our default service advisor says that we will be leaving the vehicle and require a shuttle. Our name and information and address is here, our email address, cell phone number. Notice that here in the edits we can edit our appointment or the information that we've provided at any time. Beautiful picture of a 2010 S60 and no estimated mileage. Then a synopsis of the services that we've requested, 7,500 mile service with a breakdown again if we need it, heating or air conditioning diagnosis with our additional notes, and the issue that we have with the right front turn signal out. At this point, if we had any additional concerns we wanted to add, we could. Here's where I could tell them that I need to be to work by, I think my appointment's for 10, tell them I need to be to work by 10:30. So if there's an issue with the shuttle, they can have a heads up and make sure they take care of me. If I wanted them to contact me regarding the appointment, I could check here. Within 24 hours, I would receive a call back from the advisors. If you're making a same-day appointment or a short next-day appointment, I would just call directly. But if the appointment's a few days out and you want to discuss it with somebody, this is the best way to get a hold of them. So I'm good with everything I've done. Now I'm going to go ahead and book the appointment. And here it is. Thank you. Your confirmation code. Also says that I'll get an email confirming this message and any feedback I can put on the site right here to help. Two things I will just want to note quickly. If you choose, you can export this appointment to Outlook to remind you, or you can send it to Google Calendar. And then last but not least, we want to print our appointment so we can take it in and get the discounts or the car wash as available. And that's how you make an appointment on our system. Thank you for your time and look forward to seeing you soon.